Hey family, welcome to Hey family, sport cutting that spit. Welcome to Evolve Nutrition Studios, man. Hey, I hope y'all out there staying healthy, you staying motivated, you staying fit, safe. Man, I hope y'all going for y'all goals, trying to accomplish whatever you need to do in 2021. Today I'm gonna do a review of a video of one of the guys. I always try to watch him. He's very educated, IFBB pro named Greg Doucette. You probably not heard of him, and if you did, you might not like some of the things because he tell it like it is. So today I'm gonna review his video, and y'all be able to see it of 9 things no one tells you about weight loss. Some of the things I might even struggle with when I first started my transformation uh, journey back in the day. But as a coach myself, you learn and you always keep learning. So you got to stay open minded, never give up, man. Keep always striving for your goals. Like I said, I take my greens every day, and now it just launched this emerged BCA EAA formula. So we're trying to keep it started. We're trying to stay motivated and healthy. So share my screen so y'all can see this video and let me know what you think about Coach Greg. All right. Here you go.
One person's opinion that makes sense. I suggest that person be me. I'm not always right, only about 99.7% of the time. Coach Greg, and today I'm going to go over 9 things you need to know about weight loss. Many of these will apply to you, and if you're about to lose weight, it's important to know about these things so that when they actually happen to you, you can expect them, and it'll help you on your journey. Number 1, unsolicited advice. Soon as you tell people you're trying to lose weight or that you're on a diet, all of a sudden they think that they're your doctor. They're telling you what to do, what not to do, and you're thinking, how do you know any better? Why should you know more than me? When you start losing weight, do what you think is best and don't just listen to everybody. Everyone's going to have a different opinion.
Yeah, and I kind of agree with with Coach Greg what he's saying, because you will be in the gym or you might start your weight loss. Hopefully, like a lot of you, hopefully you learned your body. You know what foods affect you. You know what kind of workout. You know what kind of goals you're trying to establish. But a lot of people out there, they don't know where to begin. So if you do have somebody who's educated, like myself, I've been training for over 20 years. I've been a nutritionist for the last 10 plus years. So just trying to learning from this guy right here, learning from a lot of, other coaches and nutritionists and bodybuilders out there. So you can, try to keep advancing, keep transforming, keep, just gaining the knowledge you need so you can help others. So that's always the point. So I kind of agree with Coach Greg right here on this point. Don't listen to everybody. They might not have the education that you expect in a coach or your doctor or anybody else. So, get the facts first, do your own research, find out how your body can advance. And if you need help, then you reach out to other people, so advice will always be given, but just keep going on what you do. Everybody want to try to help. So, let's see what else he has to say.
To one person's opinion that makes sense. I suggest that person be me. I'm not always right, only about 99.7% of the time. If you listen to the wrong advice, you're going to go down the wrong path. This could cause a lot of problems down the road. You might end up yo-yo dieting, binge eating, you name it. Be careful.
Always.
Number 2, being cold. I even remember myself dieting in the summer. I literally had to turn on a heater at night because I was so cold. When you're in a calorie deficit, your metabolism can slow down. You don't have as much of the thermic effect of food because you're eating less.
And what do you mean by feeling cold? Like myself, you're getting ready for competition, and the reduction of body fat, your temperature does goes down. So you feel cold longer. So like I said, just feeling cold, just make sure you dress appropriate, stay focused and keep going for what you got to go.
result in you shivering, which actually does burn more calories, but you're going to notice that you're colder. Fat literally is an insulation. It's like wearing a jacket. Think of it. If you have 4 inches of fat over your entire body, it's like having a coat made of fat. When you lose that coat of fat, expect to be cold.
All right, like I said, just always expect to be cold, man. Just keep doing what you got to do. On YouTube, trying to do these reviews. So ads always pop up. But yeah, I always kind of listen to Coach Greg.
Haters. As soon as you accomplish anything in life, do anything positive, there's going to be people out there just wanting to tear you down. Oh, you probably were on drugs. You probably did this. You probably did that. And they're going to be jealous of your success. They're going to try to bring you down. Oh, you're full of yourself now.
Yeah, and sometimes you might have that haters, but if they're close friends, like I said, you got to pick your friends carefully. So you might have some haters, or they might not appreciate your progress. But we know you putting in hard work. Just keep going. Don't let them bring you down. And sometimes you can't share everything you would like to. So the next one, this one was haters, and I think he's gonna go around with weight fluctuations.
Fluctuations. It is 100% completely normal to be up and down over 5 pounds every day. You wake up in the morning, and by the time you go to bed, you might be 10 pounds heavier, or one morning you're 5 pounds heavier than another. This is normal. I suggest everyone weigh themselves every day and take the median weight of the week to tell people what weight you actually are.
Now, and like you said, weigh yourself every day so you can find out how your body fluctuates. That is good advice, but I don't like that with like continuing clients. So like my clients, I tell them don't weigh yourself every day, because especially for my female clients, they get self-conscious. You're putting in a lot of work, you're doing it, but it could be around that time of the month, or it could be that you're holding water, you had a lot of other salt intake, so your weight is higher, but it really is not. It's just the way your body fluctuates. So at the find out a stage you want to weigh yourself every day, and then you can calculate, okay, well, my body fluctuates every other day 2 pounds. Like in the morning, you might be your lightest weight. That's your baseline weight. And then in the afternoon, you might be higher. So if you do weigh yourself, make sure it's the first thing in the morning on the empty stomach, and then you can gauge from there. So I do agree somewhat with them, but the weigh yourself every day, that's only for beginners until you find that baseline.
I was 189 pounds yesterday morning. The other day I was 197 pounds, and this morning I was 193.8 pounds. Daily weight fluctuations is normal. It doesn't mean you did something wrong just because you're 5 pounds heavier on one day than another. Dehydration, water retention, bloating, all this can be affected by the exercise you're doing, the temperature of the environment. If you're drinking too much water, not enough water, too much carbs, glycogen storage, it's going to result in daily weight fluctuations. Don't be stuck on the number you see in the morning. Take the median weight. It is normal to fluctuate.
Yes.
Number 5, body dysmorphia. This can often result from starting a diet. At 200 pounds, you're not very happy. You decide to lose some weight. You get down to 175 and you're like, wow, I'm doing amazing. I lost 25 pounds. You keep going on the diet. Now you're 150 and you're like, wow, I've done it. Here's my goal. Then it becomes too difficult, or you go off the diet. You go back to 175. Only this time at 175, you feel fat. You're like, I've gained all this weight. This is horrible. I don't like myself anymore.
And you probably do that because at that you went down and weight, you was proud, you accomplished your goals, and you established everything you need to. So you felt good, but you went back and weight, and then your metabolism, it's not the same. You don't feel energized. So you just got to just pick and choose your battles. You know what you're trying to accomplish, and some diets is not sustainable. So just be wise. Don't pick on yourself. We already our worst enemy. You already hear me say it, you versus you got this all the time. So, just always be careful about being too hard on yourself.
But just not too long ago, you were 200 and you lost to 175 and felt pretty good at 175. But this time, now that you've gained the weight back to 175, you don't like it anymore. So your goals, your expectations can keep rising, and it becomes unrealistic to maintain that look that you can't maintain. Number 6, hair loss. This can occur in men and women who are not eating enough calories. If you restrict your calories too far, you can actually lose hair or get thinning of the hair. You might be thinking, oh, it's the PDs, probably the PDs that I took. It's causing my hair loss. And yes, it might in fact be the PDs that you're taking.
A little bit about Coach Greg. Like I say, he is an IFBB pro, and he does use performance enhancing drugs. That's what PEDs mean for those of you who don't know what those is. Myself, I'm all natural. I don't use any enhancing drugs besides over-the-counter stuff, protein, my organic greens, BCA, stuff like that. But I am an all natural guy. But he talks about it. He saying how long he used to be when he was natural. He done competed over 40 shows, natural, and then once he got on the drugs, he documents all that. So I suggest researching Coach Greg. He was I think world record holder in powerlifting. I think he did. It was deadlifts, I believe. The fastest, I don't know how many reps he did, like 50 or something like that, with 4 or 5. But he is a world record holder in the deadlift. So, like I said, you can always research him and find out. But he is kind of educated on this stuff like here.
But it also could result from not eating enough healthy fats, not enough fat in your diet, not enough calories, nutrients, and so on. If you're not eating enough, expect to have less quality hair. Number 7.
And myself, I don't have to worry about that because I ain't growing no more hair, as you can see.
Eating disorders. According to the National Eating Disorders Association, 35% of people who start diets become pathological dieters, of which 20 to 25% develop a full-blown eating disorder. But be careful, many people...
20 to 25% establish an eating disorder. And like I say, you think because starving yourself that you might get to that weight a little faster, but in retrospect, you actually slow down your metabolism. So your body is trying to protect itself by holding on to the fat you already got. So you think because of you getting less calories or you're not eating that you're doing your body good, but you're really doing worse to your body. So you want to speed up your metabolism, have high calorie or high dense foods that you can spinach, kale, all the healthy stuff that you're supposed to have. And, you can cheat at maybe a couple times a week, but not every day, people. You don't want to do that every day to your body because we putting so much in our body that our body is not meant to have. Back in the day, they was mostly so healthy, they live longer, but now we got all kind of disease, illness. We got this COVID out there, and they don't know why it attacks certain people. And I'm pretty sure, it's about a lot how we eat, how we live a healthy lifestyle, if we even have a healthy lifestyle. If you do exercise, that's good, but you always want to preserve as much muscle as possible and stay as healthy for not only you, but for your family also.
End up crash dieting, going on yo-yo diets back and forth, which ends up resulting in severe eating disorders like anorexia, bulimia, and so on. Nearly all people who go on a diet eventually experience what's known as a binge, eating way too many calories at once. Now listen, this is normal. Well, you're thinking it's binge eating, it's so bad, but listen, this is a normal evolutionary response to calorie restriction. Your body's saying, you're starving. We're going to send a bunch of hormones, make you so hungry that you're going to keep eating until you're actually full or stuffed. It doesn't want you to starve to death. So if you notice you're binging all the time, chances are your diet is too low in calories. You're trying to maintain a physique that's unrealistic for your own genetics.
And like I say, genetics does play a big part in there. Your body gonna always try to protect itself. So for those, just listen to your body and keep doing what you got to do to achieve your goals.
Decrease the binging, such as eating low-calorie dense foods so that you're full on less calories, like having a protein ice cream shake where you lift over your head, big jumbo salad, big wraps, and so on. Eating candies, cookies, ice cream, chips, and pizza. It's way too easy to consume way too many calories. You might eat 5 or even 10,000 calories in a binge because you can't control yourself. Your body's saying, keep eating. Don't ever put the fork down. Keep eating till you're stuffed. It's not going to solve the world's problems. You're thinking, if I only lose weight, I'm going to be happy. If I could.
And like he was saying, just losing weight is not going to make you happy. You got to start with other things. Outside of working out and stuff like that, you do have a life. So it could be a goal, and help boost your self-esteem. But you got to find what a good balance. Myself, I'm still working on the good balance, trying to compete, do the nutrition stuff, do the entrepreneur stuff, do my acting. So you want to find a good balance. Losing weight just is not the be all end all, as they say. So it ain't gonna just make you happy in that. You have to make yourself happy and find out what motivates you and why you're doing what you got to do.
Only get that dream physique, and then I would be happy. The truth is, you're never going to be happy unless you work on yourself on the inside.
There you go.
The outside, yeah, it can help a little bit. But really, if you're unhappy, if you're depressed, and you work on the outside without working on the inside, you're just going to be skinnier and unhappy or depressed. If you have no confidence and think that if you lose weight, you're going to have confidence, no, confidence comes from within. You can't just change your exterior and hope that the interior is going to be better. It would be like reshingling the roof of your house, making the outside of your house look amazing, and then doing nothing to the inside and expecting the inside to look better. Yeah, on the outside looks great. Then you open the door and you're like, what's going wrong? What's wrong with this house? So work on the inside where you're living. The inside matters the most. The outside's good for cosmetics, but it's on the inside that it actually matters. You might tell yourself, I want to lose 25 pounds. You lose the 25 pounds, then you're thinking, oh, only 5 more pounds, even better. And another 5 pounds, another 2 pounds, 1 more pound. And then it's like, oh, my shoulders aren't big enough. Then it's like, oh, I need a waist.
Like I say, you are never satisfied, and I don't think we really supposed to get satisfied. You always want to be the best version of yourself. So I kind of understand what Coach Greg is saying right here, that we sometimes get in that habit of not being satisfied, but be satisfied of the goals you accomplish. So set realistic goals, follow through, and you want to make improvements, make slow improvements. Just don't be too hard on yourself, like you're saying. You got to establish it mentally, physically, and spiritually. So keep yourself motivated, man, but don't get too hard on yourself, and be satisfied with the small goals that you accomplish, and just, keep working towards the steps to improve yourself. So, always remember, you your worst enemies. But oh man, I know how you feel with this one.
To shrink my waist. Then it's like, I need to inject fat in my glutes, get a Brazilian butt lift, get breast implants, get surgery on my nose, and my lips aren't big enough, and I need Botox now, and oh my goodness, my skin, it's not dark enough, I need a tan. You are never going to be satisfied. As good as you look, take the best looking person in the world. They're not satisfied. They want a little bit better. It's human nature to always want more.
Yeah.
You think, oh, if I made $100,000 a year, I'd be happy. Then you make that. Then you want to make 200. Then you make that. You want to make $1 million. You are never going to be satisfied. It is a normal thing for humans to want more. You will never be satisfied. Don't think you're going to be. So rather than closing your eyes, imagining the dream physique and going for it, go halfway there and be happy that you made progress. Be satisfied in the fact that you're getting better.
And like Coach Greg, that's the end of his 9 things no one tells you about weight loss. Oh, just be satisfied, pretty much what he's saying, with doing what you got to do. So it's your boy Cutting That 50. I was reviewing 9 things that nobody tells you about weight loss from Coach Greg. So just stay motivated out there, people. Stay happy, stay fit, stay safe. Don't forget to take your organic greens every day. Take your BCAAs, your EAAs, intra workout, pre workout. To just preserve as much muscle as you can. At least 30 minutes a day of activity a day. You got any questions, comments, or concerns, man? Follow me on IG at Cut Nice 50 and Evolve the Life on IG, Facebook, or just shoot me a DM at Cut Nice 50. You can DM me on that one, or email me at evolvedinlife@gmail.com. It's your boy Cut Nice 50. Let me know if y'all got any questions, comments, man. We out. I'll holler.